Hello everyone, welcome back to ECU Team channel. Today we have this Lexus GS V6 and it got a rough shifting between second and third gear. Customer stated earlier that he got a problem every time the car shifts from second to third or from third to second gear. It got a very hard kick to it. So we decided to check it out, and first thing what we wanted to do is we wanted to check and see if the car got any codes. This is why we hooked up the Diagnostics tool, which is the original diagnostics tool for Toyota and Lexus. And here we got it hooked up, waiting for the communication to happen properly. Once the diagnostics tool will be able to identify what type of car it is, we will then be able to read out the codes if the car got any codes. Here we see the whole entire system selection. Here you can go on each one of these modules and then read them out by itself, or you can do a quick scan. Particularly here, we will go into option number 1. We will see if it got any codes. As you can see, there are no codes, and this is very interesting as the car is still giving us a problem with hard shifting. Checked out to see if it got live data on. After that we go to the next step, which is checking out all the modules one by one, reading out to see if it got any codes or whatnot, and then from there we move on to the next step. Now the next step would be to take out the ECU from the car, and before you will do that, first of all you gotta disconnect the battery. After you disconnect the battery, you then can safely remove the ECU out of the car, because if you will do it with the battery connected, after you'll disconnect the connectors, the car potentially can still give you problems with the battery. So battery may die or something else might happen. So it's best thing that you disconnect the battery, and that's it. After you disconnected the battery, you can then safely unplug the ECUs. You can safely unplug the plugs that connect to the ECU. There you go. Now we will repair this ECU. We will make sure that it works. If the repair will not work, we will replace the ECU.
Alright, so we are going forward. And as we are going forward, we'll try and get the car third or fourth gear. and I will try to come up to a complete end, because from the shifting point second to first there was a hard punch or a kick, call it whatever. Right now there is nothing at all. So the car is very smooth. Okay, we come a little bit to a stop. Another stop. Another second to first shifting, and the car is good. The car is pretty much good. So in case if you're looking to get this type of service done, make sure that you'll get in touch with us, because we can definitely help you out with this car. As you can see, the problem was inside of the computer, and replacing it and reprogramming it actually fixes out the problem.